Hi, in today's video I would like to show you a small demo I made for Commodore 64 in BASIC. It's called Rainbow of Rhombuses and it's all about rhombuses. Well, it's not really anything special, except it only has 2 lines of code, and of course it's made in BASIC. So let's run it first and then I will explain how the code works. So let's begin. And then it goes on and on. Well, like I said, it's nothing special, but simply because it's made in BASIC, yeah, it's kind of interesting. So yeah, let me stop this. Oh, yellow, that's nice. And I will show you the code and go through it and explain how this actually works. So yeah, let's list it. So yeah, this is only 2 lines of code. Of course, heavily abbreviated to fit in 2 lines, but still 2 lines of code. So okay, so this is our code. Let me delete these 2 lines, these are not necessary. So we have 2 lines of code, so line number 0 and line number 1, and in the end of the line number 1 we have go to, which jumps back to the line number 0. That's it, simple as that. So let me break this in a couple of lines. So we have the first for loop here, then we have the next for loop, then we have this huge number of commands, so poke commands and sys command in the end. I will explain this, of course. Let's put number 2 here. So these are 4 loops. Then we have this poke. Let it be number 3. Number 4 will be this. Number 5 will be, this is of course print command. And of course, let me, 6 is next. 7 is closing the outer loop. And then of course, this is just go to line number 0. So yeah, this is our code. I will deabbreviate this as well. This is, yep, so this is it. So we have 2 for loops. The first one is where we iterate this variable a from -6 to 6. This variable is used to affect the size of the rhombuses, right? So we begin with small rhombuses and then we increase them. Yeah, that's this for loop does that. Okay, the next for loop is our j variable, which is used for color, and I'm not really sure why I left 25 here, because we have 16 colors, so this should be 15, not 25, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, or maybe it does. Okay, so from 0 to 15, these are our colors that you see on the screen for the rainbow effect, or those bars, colorful bars. And on line number 3, we use this poke command to poke simply the value of color that we want to use in memory address 646, which is the memory address where we define the color, text color on the screen of Commodore 64. And once we use this print command, yeah, that's the character will be in that color. So very simple. Line number 4 is the line where I calculate the distance to create a rhombus, right? So yeah, at the beginning we begin in the middle, and then we start to expand with each new line, and then we shrink again. That's how we create a rhombus. So this is the algorithm that does just that. This is simply this space. You see this capital Z, that's that diamond character. Now let me switch. So this is the first in the middle, then we have here and here and here and here. This is what that line calculates. So we're calculating the spaces from the beginning of the line up to the first character, then we calculate the space between these two characters, then we place the second character, and that's about it. So that's this line number 5 does just that. So this part is the left from the beginning of the line up to the first character of the left border of the rhombus. Then we place a character, and then we calculate space between those two characters. Okay, and then we need to move cursor one position to the left and place second character. Yeah, that's how it's done. So this line 5 actually, together with line 4, generates rhombuses. Like I said before, line number 3 define colors, and we only left with line number 2, which is kind of special. Now what this line does, and these are all pokes, of course, poke, and this is sys command, of course. Now what this line does, first we define the character in memory address 780. Now character is 160, which is inverted space, just empty block. And these pokes here define memory range, so part of memory where we are going to store this character defined in this first poke. And memory range, which is defined with this poke command, is actually screen RAM or screen memory, starting with 1024 up to 2023. And just because you don't see these numbers exactly in these pokes, it's the way how these starting point of memory address and amount of memory that is going to be filled with this character. There is special calculation how to do this, and I will show you rather than explaining, and I'm not really sure how to explain that. So I'm going to show you, and also I'm going to link into the description of this video the way how these poke values are calculated from specific memory address that you want to fill with certain character. Now this is well-known routine. The most useful case is to clear the screen. And of course at the end we are calling the system routine, so this is the kernel routine that is located at this memory address, which actually initiate all of that. So combining all of this together, the fact that you just saw in the form of that small little demo is my demo I made. So like I said, this line number 2, it's not mine, that's something that already exists. I just added chain of rhombuses, and yes, this is the result of combining all of that together. It's decently fast for a piece of basic code doing this, filling the entire screen, different colors. Yeah, it's quite interesting actually. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this little video, and I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and until next time or next year, goodbye.